Zurich Film Festival.
Beer. Why does everything have beer in it, I hear you ask? I can't answer that, I just like beer. Beer. So, this is the main festival area on the very funkily named Sechselautenplatz, where they have a festival tent and a carpet area for famous people to come and get their photographs taken. It's also right by the lake, where a boat just left with some famous people on it, so maybe that's some kind of drinks thing, and a beautiful sunset as well. Let's see what else is happening. So I'm here at the Zurich Film Festival. My first time here. I didn't even know it was going on. But behind me is a kind of a red carpet area for photographs and things, and this behind me is the main festival centre, where you can get some expensive drinks and have meetings with people. Here's a meeting. So maybe I'll go and see if I can have a meeting with somebody. And there's a good selection of films here and a good catalogue. Much of that's the Opera House over there, very grand, and much of the cinemas in the area around here are taken over with movies and things. Let's go and see if we can spot a celebrity or something. Centre. Here's some drinks going on over there. Look, some meetings. Look, there's a meeting there. Somebody just shook a hand, and some people here waiting for meetings, looking serious, and some TV screenings. Let's go over to the bar.
Tonight, a woman steals a coat. Some people speaking German.
Ooh, cakes. Quite a cool cafe area here, and this is where you get your accreditations and things. Accreditation here is gets you into all the screenings and master classes and talks and things, yeah, looks fun. Something of a VIP area where you can drink champagne instead of beer. Oh, there you go. This is was a hair girdle. Hair girdle. And this is like only 200 centiliters, just under a half a pint. But it's lovely and fresh, and you drink the whole thing while it's still cold, and then you can just get another one. Brilliant. So behind me is the red carpet area, where they take photographs and film celebrities before they go in to watch their movies. And yes, I know what you're thinking. That carpet is green, and no, I didn't get sunburnt in October, and my coat is a vibrant shade of mauve. So let's see what else is going on.
I'm at the Kronenhalle cocktail bar. Very chic place. Trying not to make too much noise. I highly recommend it. Cocktails are fabulous. I'm having a chocolate martini. And darling, you're having a spear? Whatever that is, I don't know. But very classy. I feel very classy. I could be drunk, I don't know. I feel classy. Very nice place to try. Cheers.
I'm just going to have one or two. beer, the final frontier. Until the next one, of course. I'm here at the Zurich Keller, which is a very famous beer hall and food hall. The beer is very nice. Cheers. We're going to try some food, which I'm very much looking forward to. The Zurich speciality of veal with a mushroom and wine sauce and a roasty, which is a big hash brown. And you even get some more for later. I am told it's absolutely delicious. And this is a pork shank with creamy potatoes. Oh, it looks equally delicious. Well, we will be the judge of that. Well, I am absolutely stuffed. I think if I don't eat for a week, I'll be quite happy. Oh my god, that was good. Apple strudel with... Okay, it's not a cornfield. Apple strudel with vanilla cream. Oh my god. Well, it would be rude not to. I mean, you don't come to Switzerland and say no to apple strudel. Another big square, another random arrangement of chairs facing in different directions. I will get to the bottom of this one day. So I threw a little market here in a nice little town square. Some nice fresh fruit even. Is the FIFA World Museum, a museum of the beautiful game, the biggest museum dedicated to football in Zurich, at least maybe the world, who knows. I haven't done any research. This is not an in-depth BBC blog, this is just me walking about. So maybe there's some love in there for the beautiful game. I know the stench of corporate greed and corruption is rife, but perhaps there's something nice, who knows. A beautiful station, look at that. The Bahnhof Zurich Lund. Sorry. Let's go inside and see what's in there. Now you have to put your bag away in one of these lockers. So I'm going to put mine in Grublar. Yeah, safest pair of hands in the world, everybody knows. Well, that was fun. Some nice bits of memorabilia and the World Cup trophies and shirts and boots and things from every World Cup that had been held, and some fun facts and fun games. Huge library, which is interesting if you've got the time. And some huge oversized football games where you get to kick real footballs into orange coloured panels and holes and various things. I would have rather retake Chris Waddle's penalty or be Peter Shilton and punch various balls away with Maradona's face on them. But that's just me. I would never advocate any kind of violence, of course. So it was more for kids, really, I think. Bit expensive, 20 quid. So there you go, the stench of corporate greed did not waft away with the exit of Sepp Blatter. But it was colourful enough and very grand. There are nicer things to see in Zurich, like this. I mean, Look at that view. That is just absolutely astounding. This is what I think a lot of people come to Zurich for. Words not needed. And there you go, I've gone and added words. Well, you can always mute me or play a nice piece of music while I ramble on and talk about the view that is clearly there for everyone to see. Captain's Log, beer date 2017. The beer here is fantastic, and why the different angle, you might ask? Well, it's because we've come here again to the Zurich House Keller because it's absolutely fantastic. Cheers. Oh, and in my continuing series of strange toilets around the world, I've got to show you this one in Starbucks. It's ridiculous. Just a little Starbucks with a little grey door and some stairs leading down to the bathroom. But where is it? Is it here? You choose the grey door. You wake up in your bed and it was all a dream. You choose the grey door. You see how deep the rabbit hole goes. You choose the grey door, and you get to go to the bathroom. Well, see you later. What's this? What's this? A music shop with wine? It actually is. So, you can buy wine and sheet music. And there's a piano there for trying things out. So presumably you can sit and enjoy a glass of red whilst deciding to buy that Mozart piano sonata. And then after a couple of glasses, you'll end up buying the Stravinsky one instead. And then you'll need another bottle when you realise you can't play it. Genius. James Grunts. Fortunate name for a singer. Well, we're back on the Sechserlautenplatz for the Zurich Film Festival. There's a happy hour and chairs. Why chairs? Why? Anyway, we're going to the happy hour where the beers are slightly less expensive and we can meet some film people to the best liking. Well, that was friendly enough. Most people speaking German, but I managed to meet a couple of people and who knows, maybe they'll make a film and use me one day. But it was friendly enough and the staff are very friendly and none of that kind of snobbishness that you might get at some other festivals. And here behind me they're preparing for some celebrities to walk onto the green carpets. Everyone's getting very excited for the premiere for tonight. But we are going to the film music concert and going to hear some James Bond music along with the winners from the film music competition, which should be interesting. So, see you there. Well, that concert was absolutely brilliant. Really great concept, great idea. And if you're a film composer, I thoroughly recommend you check it out next year. I don't know any other film festival that does this kind of thing. But there was a film music competition. About 200 entrants. They each had to write for symphony orchestra for this short film, and the 5 finalists had their music played live with the orchestra to the film, and it was a great experience. I mean, teaches you a lot about mistakes you can make, pitfalls. Some of them were a bit too complicated, didn't quite come across. But it was a really great experience. The winner was our favourite, an Italian chap who was very happy. But yeah, really good to see this process happening. So the second half, they played Bond music, and this was again, it was a really good concept. They had some of the songs with a singer who came on, and 3 actual cues. There were 2 by Thomas Newman. They played the entire first 10 minutes of Skyfall all the way up to the credits, and then the singer came on and sang Skyfall. And it was brilliant. It's literally like sitting in a scoring session with the orchestra scoring to the cue, and the conductor was following the cue marks. It was a really, really good experience, and great to hear some of Thomas Newman's music in that kind of environment, because it's not every day you get to really get in depth with longer cues, because they're often buried with sound effects and in the mix. So it was really great. I thoroughly recommend checking it out. The Zurich Film Festival. There you go. Who knew?